Patrick, Logan is such an emotional film. It's like nothing I've ever seen before, but especially for your character, there was such an amazing transformation. I mean, as an actor, what was different for you this time around as opposed to any other time you've played Charles?
What was different for me this time? Almost everything. And it was something I was happy to embrace, because contrast and diversity of work has always been central to what I have done. I never wanted to be a personality actor or whatever you would call it, but looking for as many varieties of human experience that I could inhabit and express as possible. So when hints were first dropped that there was a Wolverine movie and it wasn't going to be anything like the other Wolverine movies or X-Men movies, I was intrigued, and when I opened the script and read it, very, very pleased. In a way, it wasn't that difficult because Charles Xavier is already a part of me. That happens if you repeat a role long enough. The point where Charles Xavier begins and Patrick Stewart leaves off becomes very blurred. You merge. But with this movie, there was work to be done.
Right.
Because I could no longer feel, well, I just have to walk on the set and be Charles, because this was a Charles that nobody has ever seen before.
Right.
Violent, angry, out of control, and very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
With even, actually, a sense of humor and a vocabulary.
Right. Very colorful vocabulary.
Yes, colorful is an understatement. Offensive, I think, might be better to describe the language. So that was, for me, that was a delicious opportunity.
Right. Now, this feels like almost a send-off for everybody involved. James, Hugh, yourself, possibly. There were scenes where I just wanted to jump in and give you a hug because Charles just looked so broken. But there was also scenes with so much heart, which were my favorite part of this. But I'm wondering, what are your favorite memories from this entire run as Charles with this X-Men franchise?
You know, I have to blend a lot of experiences into one. It was the ease and the comfort and the warmth of sharing the set with Hugh when we actually had a history, a 17-year history, as characters in a franchise and actors on the set. It meant that so much of what we communicate between us, not the rage, not the fury, not the anger, but other aspects of it, which already existed and were authentic,
right.
I think, for both of us.
Very cool. Now, really quick before I go, because I'm such a nerd and we're Comicbook.com, and if the day ever comes where there was X-Men versus Avengers, who do you think wins that fight?
X-Men versus?
Avengers.
I don't know who the Avengers are.
Oh, I guess that answers that question.
Of course I do. There's no contest.
Okay.
You know, bring on Famke Janssen, James Marsden, Ian McKellen. We'll sort them out.